Usain Bolt, one of the greatest Olympic athletes of all time. Simply the fastest man alive.
Bolt was a bit slow to begin. He's got some work to do. Gatlin's in front. Bolt stretching out now. He's coming after him. He's immortal now. Usain's done it. Gatlin challenge for the silver medal. 9.8.
By now, you should know this man. The 9-time gold medal winning phenom is a household name across the globe. But outside of these impressive feats, what is it that makes him so very special to so many people? Soulivity Magazine was given the chance to find out more about this man who has become an international icon. With the help of some very special friends who grew up in his hometown, we made the long trek from the city of Montego Bay on the coast into the deep forest area and interior of Jamaica to meet the man behind the man, Usain's dad, Wellesley Bolt. Our journey there was quite an adventure. Our guide, Donville Powell, navigated us through some narrow and winding roads to his childhood home. Though we did make a few stops to enjoy the incredible scenery, this beautiful paradise was just a spectacle of contrast. From the jungle-like tropical scenes with fast-moving rivers to the expansive fields of coconut tree farms, it was just a stunning experience. As we got closer to our destination, we had a special welcome treat. We spent some quality moments with Usain's aunt, Lillian, also affectionately known as Aunt Lily to all the locals. We immediately found out why she is so very loved and appreciated by all the people in the community. It was very apparent that she was one of her nephew's biggest fans. After a while, we finally reached our destination, Sherwood Content in the Trelawney Parish. This community may be small, but they are very tight-knit, and this is where Usain grew up and still calls home. Now, I'll be honest here. From seeing his first primary school, the place where he began to foster his talent and ability, to catching a brief glimpse of some other important residents in this beautiful village, I could feel the excitement in me building more and more as we got closer to our meeting. After a few more moments of driving, we finally arrived at the Bolt's local community store. You see, there aren't many resources for families who live here, so his father provides food and other staples for those in need. After helping one last customer, we finally get a chance to meet the man, Wellesley Bolt.
So, it all began a long time ago.
Yeah.
When he was a pup. Did you always know he was going to be
Oh, not until he's about 12.
about 12?
Leaving primary school. Now he was heading to William Mead High School, and this is when we realized that he had a talent, because in William Mead, nobody could beat him.
Now, he was running then, but I mean, Daniel was talking about.
Yes, he was running primary school, and he doesn't want to lose. Anytime he lost a race, he cried.
So, when was his first major race?
Apart from the Boys and Girls Championship, which they always go every year, I think it was in 2002, for the World Junior Championship.
Right.
That was the biggest one, but he went to Carifta game on those small islands.
Right. And I know that he was like, boom, he's like winning.
The 200 and the 400, that's the two main races for him. He was always winning. He has not lost one of those races at the Carifta.
Wow. Now, he hates losing, but I know in 2000, was it 2004, 6, he had the injury.
Yeah, and they took him to the Olympic Games. That was tough for him. He lost, then he didn't make it past the first round.
Now, how did, you're his dad, so you know him better than most.
It was difficult for him that year. He didn't want to go, but they said they were going to take him for the experience. So
right.
I think he learned from that last low, and then he just move on from there.
What did he learn? What was like?
Well, of course, he said he learned that you can to accept losses.
Okay.
It's not all about winning each time, because at some point you're gonna lose.
Right. So that was that manhood lesson. Like, okay, this is bigger than just winning all the time.
Just winning all the time. Yeah.
Wow. So he recovered. He went on, and then the Olympic fame. Has he changed from the little boy that you knew?
Well, yes, he's more mature. As you grow older, you get more mature. But he's the same jovial person, always like to play around and, a little party. He like music.
Right.
He's singing. I saw him singing there.
What? Okay. I mean, Dumble said he still comes here, still likes to party.
Yeah, he comes there. It's not quite often because he trains in Kingston, but during the holiday time. And then I think it was week before last, they have a charity run race in Falmouth.
Right.
He's a part of that. He was there then.
Wow. So
but he's now in Australia.
Australia. Okay.
A lot of sponsors business, so he got to. I think he'll be start training next week, so he got to cover all the sponsor business before he start training.
Wow. Okay. So.
He did, and we see he does so much charity.
So much charity. Yeah.
Home. So that probably started a long time ago, right?
Well, yes, he likes to give back.
So he has that connection to home.
Where did he learn that? How did he learn that? Is that something you all taught him, or?
Yes, from the beginning. And then I'm saying to him, boy, I think you're too free-handed now. He said, that's where you grow me, Daddy, to give back. So I got to do it.
So now so you taught him to give back, and then he got really overkind.
Overkind. Yeah.
And then you're saying, no, you're doing too much. Pull it back.
Pull back. Wow.
That's nice.
So, going to London, what's next for Usain?
I think he will be running at the World Championship next year. I don't know from there what will happen, but he said his last international race.
Yeah, do you think it's just, look, he knows he's getting older?
Yeah, yes, and he said he's not staying until he's gonna get a lot of beating. He's gonna still get out.
You have to stay when he's on top. Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
Now, if he didn't run, would he have gone into football?
His first love was cricket.
Cricket?
But I talked him out of that one.
Like, no, you
because
kept him.
I say cricket is a team sport.
Yeah.
You can be a good batsman or bowler, you don't get selected.
That's true.
Right.
But when you're an athlete, you defend yourself. You are really running for yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And once you are good, you'll make it.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. That's very true. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you, man.
Okay.
Thank you for your time. I mean,
we really want to thank Wellesley Bolt for sharing some of his very limited time speaking with us. He was so very gracious in allowing us to ask some questions about his son. These beautiful insights answer many questions about how this man became such a tour de force around the world.